Alright, y'all, so we about to react to Tiger Woods' second DUI.
The arresting deputy's perspective via a newly released police report, his conversation with the 50-year-old golf icon, and what happened immediately after that car crash out of Jupiter Island, Florida, just last week. Woods told that deputy that he was looking down at his phone and he was changing the radio station and didn't notice that the truck in front of him had slowed down, according to that affidavit. Ultimately, he ended up clipping that truck in front of him, losing control and flipping his own car to its side. Now, that deputy noted several signs of impairment, that he was sweating profusely, his eyes were bloodshot, his pupils extremely dilated, and his movements lethargic. Now, that affidavit goes on to say that Woods agreed to and ultimately failed field sobriety tests. And it also says as they were arresting him and searching him, they found inside of his front pant pocket 2 white pills, hydrocodone pills.
Shit.
Now, Woods has a high-profile history here, but the most serious of which happened back in 2021. It was a rollover crash where he ended up being hospitalized and had to have emergency surgery. His leg was shattered. And in 2017, he was found asleep at the wheel on the side of the road. He ultimately pleaded guilty to reckless driving and said at the time via statement that he had an unexpected reaction to prescription medication. And in this case, Woods refused a urine test, according to the affidavit.
In case you need it,
and that's
but like
notable
it don't really
because Florida passed a law back in 2025 where if you refuse a blood or a urine test, that's an automatic misdemeanor and a 1-year suspension of your license. The Martin County Sheriff's Office charged him with DUI with property damage and refusal to submit to a lawful test. But it'll ultimately be up to the district attorney to determine how to proceed with these charges and how to handle this high-profile case. Woods has since entered a not guilty plea to misdemeanor charges after his rollover crash. His attorney, Douglas Duncan, filed a waiver of arraignment and a demand for a jury trial in Martin County Court. Wow. For the first time, we're getting the arresting deputy's perspective via a newly released police report.
Well, circuit court it is. And he's going to be found not guilty.